Hey everyone, welcome back to Odooistic. In this video, we are going to learn about JavaScript variables, string data types, and powerful string methods we can use in our projects. Whether we are just starting with JavaScript or brushing up our basics, this video is for us. So what is a variable in JavaScript? A variable is like a box to store data. In JavaScript, we declare variables using var, let, or const. So first I talk about var. It is old and mostly outdated. So how we can initialize that variable. If you can see in my screen, I'm using for practice today, it's developer tools of Google Chrome. So how you can get up to there. So I just close it now, and just to show it to you, you can just open a Google Chrome. And here, if you can see 3 dots on right hand side, just click here and go in more tools and then go in developer tools. I have just increased the size of the screen, which you can do by this. And then you need to click here console. Right. Later, for our more complex projects, we will use another editor like Visual Studio Code. But today, this is just for variables. So I'm just using this. So we can do this like var, and then the variable name is name. And I call it Odooistic. So what I have done, I have initialized a variable name, and I have just added a value Odooistic. Now, if I can just type name and enter, I can get the value there. So this is how var was using. This is function scoped, can be redeclared and avoid using in modern code. So don't use it in modern code. It's just outdated. Now, how we are using in the modern age, or now, what is the best practice? It's let. It is modern and flexible. How you can assign, just type let, and age is, we declare a new variable and we say it's 30. And then after each JavaScript line, we just close with semicolons. And then if we want to use it, just type age and press enter. We will get the value, what is inside. This is block scoped, only accessible inside parenthesis, these ones, and can be reassigned. Number 3 is const. It's modern and fixed. Block scope cannot be reassigned. Best for values that won't change. So what it means, the value won't change. So let's suppose I give you one example. I'll give you one example for a pi, a value pi. So if you know the pi value is, let's just find. So this is the pi value. This is 3.14159. So now if we are assigning a value, we say const pi is equal to. So this is how we are using const, because now we know this value is not changeable. This is not changing. So all the time we are using this value. So that's why if we want to place value of unchangeable thing, we can just put it in const. So now we can just use that value wherever we want. Difference between let and const. The difference is, if we talk about reassignability, so in let you can reassign them. In const you cannot. If we talk about scope, let is block scoped and const is block scoped. Hoisting, let is not initialized, const is not. Okay. Let me just give you one example again. So let name Ali, const, we say country, Pakistan. All right, and we say Karachi. So this is how we can initialize the variables. I have just shown you. Always prefer let and const, avoid var, use const by default, and switch to let only if you need to reassign values. Right. So I have just shown you how to initialize variable and how to put values. You can just do it in 2 lines as well. So let's support if we initialize city here. First, we can initialize it. Yeah, it's already been declared. So another variable, we say let my name, another variable. So we have initialized this variable, and now we are going to put value inside this. So how we can do this? We can just say my name is equal to Farooq. So now we have done it in 2 lines, but you can also do it in 1 line as I have just shown you before. Okay, now I talk about string data types. String data type. A string is a series of characters used to present data. So this is how I have just put this Farooq. This is a string data type. A string is a series of characters used to represent text. Strings can be written using double quotes, as I have done it here, or single quotes as well. So we can also define it like this. I initiate a variable which I say quote So whatever is there inside these double quotes is a string. We can also use single quote as well. But if you have started with single quote, you also need to give ending quote single as well. You cannot just start with single and then end with double quotes. This is not a that will throw up error. Right. So now I'm just going to show you how to use backtick. Backtick is basically on our keyboard just next to number 1 on left side, which is this symbol. So how we can use it? Let's suppose I just initiate a variable which is called message, and I say welcome Odooistic. So how I can use it? Let use or just anything, and I start with backtick here, and I can say hello, comma, and then with $sign I can use my assigned variable. Here I can say message and then ending backtick. That's it. So now if I get use, so you can say hello, welcome to Odooistic. So this is how how we can use backtick. Right. So now I'm just showing you string methods now, guys. So how we can use string methods and examples with examples. So number 1, I want to talk about charAt, C-H-A-R-at, how I can use it. And what is the functionality of this? This actually returns the character at a given index. How we can use it? Let's, at the moment, as we know, we have got this variable message, welcome to Odooistic. So now if we want to use charAt, so we can just message, which is the name of the variable, and then we can do charAt, which which is character at, and then we need to give the index number here. So let's suppose I just want to know that character number index 2, and then assign. So you can see we already have got it L, which is HEL. H is on index 0, E is on index 1, and L is on index 2. So we can get this one. So in the same way, if we want number 11, it's saying O, or 15. So we say I. On index 11, we have got I. So this is charAt. And then we also have got concat. So let's suppose we have got one variable is 1, and we say street, and second variable is 2, and we say, oh sorry, number, and now we want to use 1, which is the name of the variable, dot concat, which is the name of the method we are practicing now, and then we say, okay, we concat with 2, and press enter. You see street number. So it's basically attaching 2 strings all together. Or we can also do, instead of 2, we just can give a manual string as well. We say street number like this, and it will work like that. So this is concat. Then indexOf. It actually finds a position of a substring. We have already got message. So message dot substring. So now we want to start with index 4 and go to 15. So you can see that welcome to Odooistic. So it starts from index 4, OME. Index 4 is starting from O, and then it goes to 15. This is how substring is working. Then we have got slice. Similar to substring, supports negative indexes as well. So if message dot slice, and we call it -6. So you see what is happening. So it starts from the end, and then it goes up to -6. So 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's it. The last one, the sixth one, it's not counting in. This is how slicing is working in JavaScript. Then we have got replace. How we can use, let me just clear this so it will be more clearer for you. Right. So now we are talking about replace method. Replaces text in a string. Now we have, as we know, we have already got this message. So we say message dot, we use replace. All right. What is this? Okay, message dot replace, and now the first we will type in the value which we want to replace. So here we say welcome. We want to replace welcome, or we want to replace Odooistic, and then comma, and then the value you want to replace with. So we say JavaScript. So if you see, before it was welcome to Odooistic, and now it has been replaced Odooistic with JavaScript. So welcome to JavaScript. This is how it is working, the replace method. Then toLowerCase. Now let string a variable and A, B, C, D, E, F. So this is a variable. We have got string which has got all the uppercase. So now if we want to change it to lowercase, string dot to, you can see toLowerCase is already there. And if I, after that, we need to use these starting bracket and closing bracket and press enter. We can see A, B, C, D, E, F. And now if we will type string here, it's still A, B, C, D, E, F because it was changed, but this is the value inside. Okay, now again another variable is, we create another string, and we have got it here, A, B, C, D, E, F. Now if you want to change this, there is another method which is toUpperCase. So we can use it, another string, dot to upper, and then these brackets, and press enter. You can see A, B, C, D, E. It has changed to A, B, C, D, E, F, which is in the uppercase. All right. That wraps up today's lesson on JavaScript variables and string methods. We learned how to declare variables and powerful string methods as well. Understanding these basics is super important, whether you are working on web apps, handling user input, or building interactive features. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Odooistic for more tutorials on JavaScript, Python, and Odoo development. Drop a comment below and tell me which string methods you like the most, or ask me a question if you're stuck on anything. Thanks for watching, and you will see me in the next video. Ta-da! Bye-bye.